I'm Ginger Leigh with On the Rogue, brought to you by Songwriters Across Texas. We are here in Austin, Texas at ACL Live at the Moody for the Texas Heritage Songwriters Hall of Fame event. There are some huge names in there, great songwriters, great performers, and I get to interview some of them for you. Let's go enjoy. Hi, Gary. How are you?
I'm pretty good. A special evening here this evening. I'm real delighted and honored to be here. And
so it's the Texas Heritage Songwriters
honoree, I think.
You're an honoree? You're being inducted.
Yes.
Into the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Have you been inducted to any Hall of Fames before?
Well, I have several around, the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame and various ones, but the Lubbock Ring of Honor, the Buddy Holly Hall of Fame thing. So it's always, an honor and privilege to be recognized.
Well, you deserve it. You've had an incredible career. You've written and performed with people all over in the country music world mostly, right? Or do you veer out of country music?
Well, yeah, we do veer out. We call it a Texas kind of country, which, leaves a little a room for some traditional country and rock and roll, and a little reggae and Tex-Mex and
the blues.
And blues and R&B, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know you do. So you've worked with the greats. You've worked with Willie. You are one of the greats. So all of you guys, you were the Cosmic Cowboys, right?
Well, that's what they called us, yeah. Michael wrote a song. I just ran into Michael over there. He's going to introduce me tonight, and that's he was the one that really gave me a boost up and taught me a lot
talking about Michael Martin Murphy.
Right.
Yes.
It taught me a lot about the music business and really gave me the confidence that I could do something on my own. So it was a great schooling, mentoring period that helped me, got me over the hump and got me started.
Awesome. Well, he's a great guy too. He's a great musician, and you're lucky. So you started in Lubbock, right? Well, I grew up born in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And we moved to the happiest day of my life. We moved to Brownfield, Texas when I was starting the 6th grade. So I got to go to junior high and high school in Brownfield and play ball and do all the things. It was a small 3A school. Mm-hmm. But, a guy my size could play football and basketball and baseball and participate in everything that was going on.
And is that up by Dallas?
No, that's south of west of Lubbock, about 35 miles.
It's way west. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure.
And then I went to Tech when I graduated from high school. Eventually ended up here at the University of Texas.
Thank you. My alma mater as well. Hook 'em.
Yeah.
So do you ever feel conflicted about that? Being like, Lubbock.
Well, I like the Tech colors.
You like that better than
their uniforms? And I don't know. I get a little. If they're not playing Texas, I like to see them win.
Yeah, of course. So, what was the difference playing in West Texas when you were younger, and then when you came over to Austin? What was the difference in the music scene and the support, and maybe even working with other musicians?
Yeah. Well, Lubbock had a lively music scene, and I played in a great band called the Sparkles there, and we were really popular and all over the state, really. And so there was quite a music scene. Of course, you moved to Austin, having happy hour in every club on the street down here, remember the Saracen Club and the Jade Room and all those clubs over there. And then fraternities were always hiring bands to play at their parties.
So you played a lot of fraternity parties. Were you in a fraternity?
I did. No, I did. I just didn't have I was interested in the fraternity of music. All I wanted to do was be around the music, and of course I was green as a gourd and felt kind of out of place, in the fraternity scene.
Right, I understand that. I do. So Michael Martin Murphy was one of your mentors coming up. Who else did you learn from as you were coming up here in Austin?
We had our own bands. We were playing, these college gigs around town and doing cover music. Of Because, back then it was, the Cream and Hendrix. And we always kind of leaned to what would be called country in that genre, like not Crosby, Stills and Nash, but Buffalo Springfield. We were really into vocals. And then Crosby, Stills and Nash, and because we all sang, and so we were really into that. And then actually, when Michael came to town, that was kind of the beginning of about writing songs. Like hey, we don't just do cover stuff. Try writing your own songs. So that kind of got us started writing our own songs.
So did you start writing your songs by yourself, or were you always writing with others?
No, mostly they were just stuff I would, I'd be somewhere lonesome and blue and
in your 20s, everything's dramatic.
Oh God, was it ever? Nobody loves me.
And now what do you think? Everybody loves me. Look at me on top of the moon.
Well, I tell you what, things have changed a lot, and I am grateful, because it does feel a whole lot better to know that there's folks out there that appreciate what you do.
Well, and a lot of people do, and deservingly so. I mean, you do great work. And so, do you have are you going to release anything new? Do you have anything?
I'm working on one. I've been working on it for quite some time now, but I've had this, I had to have this sinus surgery. Mm-hmm. And I was hoping, because I'm having this, it was really affecting my voice. I just couldn't hit the notes. Yeah. And it's still, but it apparently, that didn't solve the problem. Apparently it's just I'm allergic to whatever's in the air, and I wake up every day and I have to deal with it. So that held me back, but I'm back in the studio now. I'm determined to finish it up, for better or worse, and deal with my voice. And I may have to take a serious look at the future, and maybe step aside from performing so much. But
I'm not gonna let you.
Maybe if I can get away with it. But recording is going to be tough, just because my voice will not hit the notes.
Yeah.
And so. Yeah. There's a time I asked the doctor, I said, well, what do you do for it? He said, it's your age, partner. So, okay. Thought it never happened
to me. Just
change
the key. Just go a little lower than you would normally go. Mm-hmm. Maybe just drop the key some. So you can hit the notes.
But there's plenty, I still have, my irons in the fire, like producing and publishing music. I have quite an extensive catalog of songwriters, actually, that have come to me and asked me, and a lot of them I've been able to do their songs, and you'll give them a boost up, and some of them are driving buses up and down the road now.
Yeah, sure. So do you have any songs out there that another artist has recorded that blew up, that's really great? Something I might not.
Well, I mean, of course, the one that blew up was Willie doing The Last Thing I Needed, the first thing this morning. It didn't get any bigger than that. And it's still, I mean, that was in '83, and it's unbelievable how it still produces income.
That's awesome. That's what every songwriter hopes for, right?
Absolutely.
The mailbox money.
I told him, I said, Willie, I bought a farm with that last song. If you just do one more, I could afford to build a barn.
That's a song.
Yeah.
You just wrote a song.
Well, there you are.
There it is.
That's where they come from.
Well, I'm sure for you, it's such an honor to hear other people, record your own music, your songs, things you've written. Does it feel weird, or does it feel?
Yeah, well, the ones that have been recorded have all done very well. Have charted songs, and some of them all the way up to, near the top. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
I love that for you.
And they're playing more today than they did back then. So
cool.
And that's really cool, because usually, they release them, they do well, and then, they fall off the chart.
Yeah.
But the ones I've have had great staying power, I'm happy to say. So that makes you feel good.
Congratulations. That's really cool. I love it for you. And I cannot wait to hear what you do next. And congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to visit with you.
You too. I really appreciate your time. All right, everybody, I'm Ginger Leigh. This is Gary P. Nunn. We are here with On the Rogue at ACL, live at the Moody in Austin, Texas.